guys, today I'll be doing the My Perfect Palette tag. I think this video is quite popular at the moment, so I thought I would do one because it seemed fun. And here I have all my eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, I guess I'll just start with the first question. Which palette has the best packaging? And I would definitely have to say Inglot. Now, this is not your normal palette, because when you go to Inglot they have something that is called Freedom System, and you can basically get an empty palette and then fill it up with the shades you pick out. And yeah, but I have to mention it because I think that the packaging is just most amazing. It is extremely sturdy. It has a semi-transparent top, so you can kind of see the shades below. And then it has a magnetic clasp, which is just amazing. And it doesn't take a lot of space, because usually, you know, when you open up a palette, let me demonstrate that. But when you open up a palette, it takes double the space. And with this one, you can just remove the top part, put it underneath, and yep, that's it. You can see the colors and it doesn't take extra space. I think it's amazing, and also the Inglot shadows are amazing, so I definitely recommend you to check out this brand if you haven't yet. The next question is the best color payoff. I would definitely say the Lorac Pro. The Urban Decay shadows are great in terms of pigmentation, and MAC eyeshadows are great in terms of pigmentation, and Inglot as well. But Lorac Pro palette makes amazing matte shades. It is really hard to find a good quality matte eyeshadows that have a strong color payoff. So yeah, I have to say that the Lorac Pro, I think, does an amazing job. And also the shimmer shades are great as well, so I would definitely pick out this palette for the best color payoff. Most versatile palette. Again, I think I would have to go with the Lorac Pro, just because you basically have all the neutral shades that you need, from black, dark browns, a little bit like taupish pink shades. Then you have light brown neutrals and cream and white. These are all the matte shades. And again, you have the matte and the shimmery shades. And then also when it comes to shimmery shades, you as well have some dark ones and then some light ones, and just, yeah, I think it's very versatile. So I would have to say that this one is the winner as well in this category. Next question is, which palette is the best for traveling? Okay, I don't want to mention the Lorac Pro palette again, but I think this one is great for traveling because it's very thin. And it survived a trip from the States, so I think that is great for traveling, and also because you have all the shades. But it is not the smallest, I guess, so maybe if you go somewhere for just a weekend, I wouldn't take this with you. I don't know. I would, but most people probably wouldn't. So the perfect for traveling, maybe this one. It's not a whole lot smaller, but it is smaller. Here's the size comparison. And also this one has a lot of different eyeshadows. This one is from Sleek, and it's called, I think, Storm Palette. Yes, it's called Storm Palette. And yeah, this one has also a lot of variety. I think, yeah, there are two matte shades, but they aren't great. So if you like shimmery shades, this one would be great to take on travels with you. It is very cheap as well, so, and the shimmery shades are like good. The quality is okay. They are very blendable. They are pigmented, and yeah, it's great. And yeah, they're great for the price. So I would say that this one would be great for traveling as well. Next is biggest regret. My biggest regret, I have to say, would be these Coastal Scents palettes. These were my first two palettes that I got. I got them when I first started watching YouTube videos back in the days, you know, like I don't know, when Michelle Phan and girls like her started out, I don't know how many years ago was that, but yeah, they were using these Coastal Scents palettes a lot, and I decided to get them, and I've been using them for some time, but basically they're crap. It just has to be said. I'm not sure if they changed the formulation throughout these years, but when I got them, I mean, these are crap. They are, first of all, the palette is the quality is very poor. I don't even want to open them and show them to you, because these things literally start falling out when I put it like that. So I'm not going to show you, but yeah, you have all those colors, and this is why I got them, because I wanted a variety, and you know, the palettes were quite cheap, but they're just not great. When you swatch them, they're actually not that bad. I mean, you do get a lot of different shades, and swatches are fine. They seem very pigmented, but once you put them on your lid and start blending, they just disappear, and they don't stay on your eyes for a long time. So yeah, I would say that these were my biggest regret, and I definitely need to look for new kind of colorful palettes. Let me know if you know of any that have a lot of colors, but also I want the shades to be, you know, of high quality, because I need some colorful palettes for when, you know, I'll be working as a makeup artist, but I can't come on set with these ones, so I need to buy some more. I will probably be buying tons of shades in London at Inglot, because I really like the quality, and I like how you can make your own palettes. But again, if I buy tons of different shades, you know, it will be very expensive. So let me know if there are any cheaper colorful eyeshadow palettes, but not like this, just better. Which one has the best color names? Now, I don't really have a lot of different palettes that would actually have names, so I can basically pick between these two, and I would say the best names would have to be in the Naked palette. You have, I don't know, Virgin, Sea Naked, Sidecar, Buck, Half Baked, Smog, Dark Horse, Toasted, Hustle, Creep, and Gunmetal. Yeah, I think the names are okay. I also really like MAC names, like the names of the MAC eyeshadows, but yeah, that's that. And the next question is, what is your least used palette? Again, Coastal Scents palettes, because I stopped using them. I actually used one in my recent tutorial, but that was the first time I used them in the past, I would say 3 or 4 years, so yeah, I haven't used them. And also, I don't really use these palettes anymore, and the sleek one. I'm not even sure why I don't use the sleek one, because the shades are pretty good. I have to put this on top so that I'll use it more, but these are the ones I don't really use. This is the palette from Avon. It's called Mocha Latte, and the shades are pretty, and I used to wear it a lot when I was younger, and my sister was obsessed with this palette, but you know, the quality is not the best now that I know what other palettes offer, so I don't really use it anymore. But if you're a beginner when it comes to makeup, and if you really want to achieve like very natural, not bold looks, this one would be okay. And the next one I don't use is this MUA Trio. Does it have the name? Oh yeah, it's called Innocence. Again, I don't know, there was a lot of talk about the MUA eyeshadow palettes last year, and I went to buy this trio and this palette, which is called Heaven and Earth, and has a bunch of neutrals. But yeah, when I started using them, when I started trying them out, I was just not impressed. Again, they are fine. They are not, well, they're not really pigmented. So again, if you don't like pigmented eyeshadows, if you are, for example, 13 and want to just put something on for school, these would be cool, and these. But for me, I don't know, they're not pigmented enough, and also when you start blending them out, they just kind of disappear. They don't last for a long time, so yeah, not really such a big fan of this. And now the last, I think, question is, what is your most used, most loved palette? I guess the ones that I use all the time are the Naked palette and the Lorac Pro palette. Recently I've been using the Lorac Pro almost all the time, so I will have to say this one. And yeah, these are all the questions. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite palette is. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I just remembered that there is another tag going around. It's quite similar, well, not really similar, but well, yeah, it is, whatever. It is called My Ideal Palette tag, and I think that one works. Like, you have to pick, I don't know, to highlight shadows that you have at home, to crease eyeshadows, to blah 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 blah, and you have to create your ideal palette or something like that, and that one sounds interesting. So I don't know, let me know if you would like me to do that tag. I think I was actually tagged to do that one, so yeah, I think I'll do it. But let me know if you would like to see that. And yeah, have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye!